Hello and good morning to you. It's Talkin Ready, and today I'm going to talk about Capita. As we know, Capita are one of two companies that do health assessment. So the story behind this is that Capita are actually going to court to try and reverse the reputational damage it says it suffered after a claimant died. Here's the article in BBC News, out 7 hours ago. So Victoria Smith died last July before a tribunal overturned the decision to stop her benefit. Victoria Smith died months after her PIP payments were stopped following a Capita assessment. The outsourcing company was ordered to pay $10,000 in damages over its handling of her claim. It was found to have made incorrect statements, but once the county court verdict set aside and the case reheard. The company conducts health assessment for PIP, the main disability benefit, on behalf of the DWP. Whilst the decision over whether someone receives a benefit is made by the DWP themselves, Capita's assessment of how a person's disability is a crucial part of the process. So basically, a Capita health assistant came to assess Miss Smith in March 2018. The 33-year-old from Market Drayton suffers from agoraphobia and fibromyalgia, which leaves her in constant pain. The Capita employee found Miss Smith did not score a single point in the test, and the DWP stopped her benefit. In February, her mother told BBC News that the decision had destroyed her. When they took away her ability to look after herself, to have a way of life, she gave up. Miss Smith died of a brain hemorrhage in July 2018. But doctors told the family her underlying conditions, particularly the fibromyalgia, had deteriorated as well. The week after her death, a Social Security tribunal decided that she had been eligible for PIP. Furious with the conclusions, the mother, Mrs. Kembler, took legal action and, in essence, making inaccurate statements during the test, and she was awarded £10,000. Miss Kembler said, "I didn't do it for the money. I did it for them to admit that they were wrong, to get some justice for my daughter." Now, of course, as with all of this stuff, the government, DWP, blah, 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 all of these people, they will not take no for an answer. So Capita is now going to court later this month to try and set aside the judgment. At a hearing scheduled for Telford County Court, the company will argue it never had a chance to defend the case because of problems in its own internal mail system. Who is surprised that you're trying to blame the computer systems? Oh, it's not my fault. It's the computer's fault. Now, Capita also stands by its employees' assessment of Miss Smith, describing it as fit for purpose, accurate and medically justified. If the court refuses to set aside judgment, the company says the prejudice to Capita is extremely significant. But Capita have been on the receiving end of negative press which suggests that it has been held liable before. Court action by Capita has been condemned by Duncan Walker, a welfare rights advisor with Unite the Union, who have been supporting Mrs. Kembler since her daughter's death. In this case, this was just one more example of shocking maladministration by Capita at public expense. Every PIP case undertaken by Unite members in Stoke-on-Trent has been overturned by Social Security tribunals. It's an abuse of public funds and plainly wrong that such reports are presented as fact and a shameful indictment of the government welfare reform ideology, clearly persecuting disabled and vulnerable people, said Mr. Walker. Well, there you go. Another fine example of wasting money. Luckily, it's their own money because they've already been paid it. I can't see anybody else paying for that court action, but it says it all, really. I think they should pay more than 10,000. They're just creating misery. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll catch you again. Bye for now.